Hi guys, thank you for joining me for part 2 of my series on artificial sweeteners. Many of you are probably surprised to hear that I have not come across any evidence-based articles that can confirm that artificial sweeteners cause a host of problems. Those problems include Alzheimer's, cancer, ADHD, and there's a host of other implications. Honestly, when I use them, I don't feel good about it, but when I do my research through evidence-based articles, there is no conclusive answer. So let's tease this information out a bit. Most of the articles, when you read the first few paragraphs, they say there is an association between artificial sweeteners and diabetes or Alzheimer's or whatever it is that they're studying. But when you get to the end of the article, they say more studies need to be done because they cannot prove causation. So what does that mean? If someone decides to do a study, for example, on people with diabetes, and they find that the majority of them use artificial sweeteners, does that mean that the artificial sweeteners cause the diabetes? Is there really a cause and effect here? Or did they start using it once they found out they had diabetes? Did they start to make lifestyle changes when they found out they had diabetes and thought this was a healthier option for them? Maybe they were having problems with their blood sugar and thought this was a good alternative. There were also multiple articles referencing this one study that associates artificial sweetener with stroke. Again, at the very last paragraph of the article, it states, the study authors caution that their findings don't actually say that artificial sweeteners cause stroke. Quote, observational studies like this one attempt to associate behaviors with outcomes, but cannot prove cause and effect. So in general, I don't recommend Googling medical information, but if you do, try to pick journal articles from places like NIH, Mayo Clinic, or any university-based website. I tend to look at journal articles, and I evaluate the study to see if there is bias in the study. I evaluate the results to see if they are statistically significant. And I look for something called confounding factors. What are confounding factors? They are factors that may be important, that may play a role in skewing your result. For example, if I state physical inactivity causes heart disease, to really prove that, you have to remove the confounding factors that may skew your result. Since heart disease is more common as we age would be the confounding factor. We can't compare the heart of an inactive 20-year-old to the heart of an inactive 50-year-old. To really get valid results, everyone should be in the same age bracket, don't you think? To extrapolate that information to the population. Again, for me, something inherently feels wrong about artificial sweeteners, so I limit my use of them. But so far, there is no concrete evidence that shows that they cause harm. I always say, trust your gut, no pun intended. And like I said in part 1, they haven't been around for very long to know for sure what health effects they may have, what negative health effects they may have. So I would personally use them in moderation. I know in one of my ads, I asked the question, should they be used as an alternative to regular sugar when baking? Again, I would say in moderation. I mean, other sugars have like high fructose corn syrup. There are plenty of articles and plenty of evidence on the negative effects of high fructose corn syrup. So it's like, pick your poison here. Someone asked, why is it in our drinking water? And my answer right now is I don't know. None of the studies that I have found stated why it is in our drinking water. They just found that it was there. So the researchers just, tested random sites to see what is in the water, and that is what they are finding. So it's pretty freaky, huh? So, okay, I think I'll wrap it up here. In the last part, I will discuss the use of artificial sweeteners in weight loss. Thanks for watching.